Well, hello there.
Welcome back to the Whale channel. My name is Dee.
I'm Aoife and we're still in lockdown.
No!
This isn't...
It is because we're still going to explain that we're working hard to do videos in separate locations.
Stop it. Get some help.
But we're doing it.
Today's video is super fun. I'm very excited because we had so much fun recording the last version of it.
We will link that up in the corner for you guys where we ranked the Disney animated men. And today we're going to do my favourite zone of Disney characters, which is the Disney villains.
Villains!
So do we just get started and cracking on our first villain?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get villained.
Okay, I'm going to start with my second favourite villain, which is Captain Hook.
Captain Hook.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, he's an S-class for me.
Alright, but we have to consider what makes a villain. I enjoy Captain Hook as a character, but as a villain, he's pretty bad at trying to get his end goal.
Yeah, but he's literally trying to kill children.
At the end of the day, he's getting tricked by children non-stop, and he has trust issues with a crocodile. So...
the crocodile ate his hand.
Yeah, but I don't think that's S-tier material.
Would you not have trust issues?
Just knowing all the different villains, I like pop him down to B, maybe a B+.
I do not agree with B. He's an amazing character. He has, you know, his character development through it. He has a backstory. He's trying to kill children. What's more evil than trying to kill children? He has his own theme song.
Do they all have their own theme song? That's a villain score.
No, but if you hear that ticking of the clock, if you hear a clock ticking, you think Captain Hook. How many of them give you that kind of reaction?
Most of them. Like, there's lots of little motifs that lots of them have. I really enjoy Captain Hook as a character. I think he's super fun. Do I think he's like a villain?
I'll get you for this plan.
Let's go outside the Peter Pan movie, and we look to Hook, where he kidnaps two children to get Peter to come so he can murder him.
Alright, if we're gonna go outside, are we gonna talk about Once Upon a Time, where he's a little like...
He's evil in Once Upon a Time.
No, he isn't. He's a little romantic lead. No.
They just cast a hot guy. He's not a good person in Once Upon a Time.
He grows to be a good person, which means he's not evil, which means he can't be S because he's not super evil.
Put him in A, and when we have the other rankings, I agree to come back and
You know I don't change, but I'll edit this. I'm too lazy to change it at the end, so we need to do this.
I think he's A.
If I put him in A, I get a veto on you being like, nyeh.
Oh, we both get vetoes.
But fine, this is your veto. You're using your veto with Captain Hook. I hope you're happy to use it this early because, oof.
Our second villain is Cruella de Vil. I don't like Cruella.
I really don't like Cruella.
Because I think if you're evil to animals is a type of evil I can't.
Yeah, but this is where it gets messy. I don't like Cruella as a villain just because I don't like the character. But your point that if she's evil to animals, that she's not a good person, would that not put her higher? Glenn Close is the best Cruella that could have been. So if we're talking about Glenn Close, Cruella de Vil, maybe an A, maybe.
I got very Devil Wears Prada vibes from that.
Yeah, but if I'm just talking about Cruella, like my gut instinct is saying a C because she is evil since she is trying to murder puppies.
I don't think she's a great character. I do think she's very evil, but I just don't think she's a good character because you should love to hate a villain, not actually hate a villain.
We'll say a C tier because she is evil.
She is evil, which probably brings her up a little bit because there is actual evil there. But agreed, a C tier. Next villain, Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Dr. Facilier is more villainous than Captain Hook, so he's at least an A. He literally sells his soul for the devil.
I would actually say he's an S because I think he's a super interesting character.
I just assumed you were gonna not agree with me because you rarely agree with stuff about this. Dr. Facilier. So I was like, if I'm putting Hook as an A, he's an S. But yeah, easy S. He's evil, sells his soul to the underworld, into voodoo, looks great, has a amazing song, which I feel like is very important for villains. So yeah, S tier.
Agreed. S tier.
Easy peasy.
Next one. I feel like this is going to cause a row again.
Does it begin with S and end in car?
Gaston.
No, okay, that's fine.
Now, let's be clear. Let's take Gaston as a whole. So the animated version and the Luke Evans version.
Gaston is a very, like, interesting character because Gaston hits a lot of our criteria, has a great song, he is quite villainous, but at the end of the day, he didn't think what he was doing was wrong.
In fact, the opposite. He thinks he's the hero. And like genuinely thinks he's the hero. It's not a case that he thinks what he's doing is right but knows it's wrong. He genuinely thinks he's going to rescue her and that her marrying him is the best thing for her.
Like, if we took away the veil of we know the other side of the story, he sees this beautiful introverted girl who got stolen away into a castle by a horrific beast and is going to save her because he loves her in his weird, you know, egotistical, narcissistic way. But it's still his concept of love.
And the thing is, he sees her, even before the beast comes into the picture, he sees her as a very lonely, intelligent person that is being shunned, and that if he marries her, she won't be that way anymore. That he can nearly rescue her from being alone.
Now, do I think Gaston is a raging prick?
1000%, but it's down to he thinks that's the way you behave and he thinks that's how you act.
So really, the true villain in Beauty and the Beast is toxic masculinity. So S tier for toxic masculinity. And I'd say a B for Gaston.
I wouldn't even give him a B. I think I'd give him a D. Love the character, but he's not really a villain.
We're gonna say D because he's not a villain, he's a dickhead. So D for dickhead.
Next one on the list we have, and again, I don't know if this will cause an argument, but I think we'll have a lot to say. Frollo.
I think we all know that Frollo is a straight up S, even though he's not remembered, but like, that dude is evil through and through, weaponizes religion, beats his child, tries to burn someone because he won't bang her.
Is he even beyond S? I think actually Frollo is the most underrated villain because he's evil in the sense of real life evil.
Yeah, like Frollo is unequivocally S.
Like, is he just a villain or is he evil? Like, is there another list that he should be on?
Just an all-around bad guy.
So next on the list, and I think I should speak on this one before you do because I kind of know your opinion on this one.
Okay.
Scar from The Lion King.
It's gonna be very, very busy up in the S tier is all I'm saying.
I don't think he's S. I do think he's A. And I'll tell you why. It's all based on Hamlet, which is my favourite Shakespeare play. So I do really, really enjoy Scar, and I do think that he is a fantastic character. But if you look at it, he was kind of always placed to try and overthrow Mufasa purely because he was another man.
To be honest, dude, I kind of agree that he's an A. I understand his reasonings. Did he go way too far and then immediately karma came up and slapped him in the face because he realized he couldn't rule and he was very incompetent?
But also you have to take into consideration he would have never seen another adult male interact.
Let's be honest, very nice of Mufasa to let Scar still live on the pride.
Exactly, but he never knew how to deal with that situation because he'd never seen it before. So what other option did he have?
But do I think it's evil he manipulated the hyenas to do it?
Oh, 1000%.
I think he was blinded by his urge to better Mufasa, but I don't think he's S tier. I think he's neatly in an A.
Agreed at an A? I'm surprised we agreed on that one. Next one that I think is S, and it's going to be hard to convince me that he's not S, purely because of how good of a character it is.
I know what this one is. It's Hades, isn't it?
It is Hades. I love Hades so much. I think he has great character development. He needs a song. I'll admit, I miss that he doesn't have a song.
Me and you have very different opinions on Hercules. We both love it, but we both definitely...
We do have differing opinions on it.
I don't think Hades is an S, because to me he's doing the same things as Scar is, that he's trying to better his brother, he's using manipulation, using other things to get what he wants.
Yeah, but the difference is that Mufasa was the one in power. Hades has power. He has a lot of power. His brother is the god of the living and he is the god of the dead. They both have equal levels of power over different sectors.
That is not correct. Because according to the encyclopedia of...
So he doesn't need to overthrow Hades.
Then why does he want to, Eva? If he's so great.
Thirsty?
Cause greed, he wants more. Cause he has the same level of power as Hades. It's just greed that he wants it all.
No, he's not.
They both have the same amount of power.
He couldn't kill a baby.
He tried, and it was his little minions that didn't kill the baby. If they'd done their job right.
He's not evil if he keeps sending like evil pigs. And if he sends evil snakes. And if he sends evil scars. Because don't forget, Scar is one of the trials in Hercules. So he's not evil, he's just incompetent.
No, but he could be evil and incompetent at the same time.
Yes, that doesn't mean he's
He
evil.
tries to kill a baby. He kidnaps and tries to kill a baby.
I'm sorry, dude.
Kidnaps and tries to kill a baby.
He's not an S tier.
He releases the Titans.
He's not an S tier.
So Hades is an S tier.
He's not. He's straight up not. We can go on this for hours, but I will do this for hours, and this will be the only video we record.
Well, then what do you think he is?
Like a B?
So you think he's lower than Captain Hook?
No. Maybe he's an A. Well, I didn't want Hook as an A. So maybe as an A, I'd put Hades because I do see him the same breath as I see Scar.
I will meet you at A reluctantly, but I think he's an S. Next one, before we actually stop being friends anymore. Jafar. And can I say, I mean Jafar from the animated and not Jafar from whatever they called that other movie.
Jafar is pretty easy, but he is just driven by power.
Power and magic.
But Jafar, this is right. Oh, I don't know how I feel about Jafar.
I think he's probably a B. Purely because I don't think he's developed enough in the movies, but I think that's down to the movies rather than the character.
All we know is he's like, I want to be Sultan. I want power.
Yeah, I don't think that there's enough backstory to understand why Jafar is the way he is. They tried to include it in the live action and they just... no, it just didn't work.
I would do Jafar as a C and him dressed up as the old man as a B.
I can see that because that old man costume, he's like real manipulative there.
Jafar is a good villain. I just don't think he's on the same tier as Hades or Scar, and he's definitely not near Frollo or Dr. Facilier.
But I do think he could be. I think we could come back in 10 years when they film 700 other live action sequels and we could have a very different opinion on that, because I do think it's a character that's just been ignored a bit.
Alright, next one.
Live action, going a bit different. Captain Barbossa.
Oh!
Purely because I've only watched 1 and 2 recently.
Barbossa is a weird one. I would pop him neatly at a C.
I would too.
Because he's doing what he thinks is right for his crew. He's doing what's right to try to break the curse. And obviously you'd be like, this little like skinny Keira Knightley thing is stopping me and my men from being human again. So yeah, capture her. That seems like a no-brainer.
Now he is a pirate, which gives him that kind of villainous side, because you know he's like, you know, murdered and pillaged and stuff like this. I would agree. I think he's down at a C, but he's a fantastic character. Okay, next one on the list is one that I really enjoy, like really enjoy. Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie is straight up evil. He was made to be evil. He's made of bugs. Wicked villain song. If I met him, would I be absolutely terrified to see a big sack talking to me that has bugs spitting out?
Yeah, 1000%. Run away as fast as you can.
Is he an S tier or is he well, he's not an A, so he has to be an S. Okay, yeah, he's an S.
I think he is. He's an S tier. The next one is 3-in-1. It is the Sanderson sisters.
Oh,
Are they evil? Are they villains? Where do they rank?
I don't think they're super evil though. I can't put them on S. I don't think I can put them on A. B.
I think they're B as well. Let's break it down a little bit more. We're looking at the three as one unit. And the thing is, there's really only one of them that's evil in that three.
Yeah, as Sarah brings them down and Mary brings them down. And poor Winnie is like, lads,
We're supposed to be evil.
it's like, I'm just here trying to murder some boys so I can live forever.
I think they're a C.
Yeah, I'll throw them down to a C.
Purely because only one of them is evil. Our last and final villain. It's a very important one.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
We need to carefully think about where we're going to rank this villain. It is Monstro from Pinocchio.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do Maleficent.
Oh, I forgot to talk about Maleficent. That's how much I don't really arse with her.
Can I just throw this in because I feel like it needs to be Maleficent up at A because I don't feel like we talk about villains when I talk about Maleficent.
She's a bit stereotypical though.
Yeah, but like she is pretty evil. She gets dragon. She, you know, nearly murders an entire kingdom. Like she's pretty much an A.
Very easily. Although I would be scared if I met her in a dark alley. I actually, yeah.
And also she's Angelina Jolie. How can you not give Angelina Jolie A?
And now on to our very, 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 very last villain. It's a very important villain for us to rank. Very, very important. It is Monstro from Pinocchio. Because where are we going to put the whale on the list? D? I'm just going to say it. F.
Yeah, I was like E?
No, F. He was just hungry.
It's just a whale that was like vibing along and then people started attacking him, so he just ate stuff.
Like, on brand. He was just a whale that was hungry. So that is it for our villains ranking video. We will insert here now where everybody was.
I think I'm pretty happy with where everyone is. It's very heavy up top, but it just shows that Disney know how to make a villain.
I actually think Disney do better with villains than any other character. If you pop over to our Instagram at quail_pot_, on the day this video goes live, we will have a little ranking starting to see what you guys rank as the best villain. We did it for our Disney animated men and you guys seem to love it, so we will do it again for the villains. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We have exciting things planned when we hopefully can go outside again.
Fingers crossed. As Eva said, thanks a million for watching and we will
See you on the other side. Bye.
Bye.